welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura Roseman, and around here it is all about breathing, inhale and exhale, and getting a whole lot more self-ish. Today's topic is along the lines of self-care, something that I talk a lot about, but beyond the surface level. This is truly about caring for yourself. I don't know if you get a difference from it, but I feel a difference from saying self-care and caring for yourself, because I feel like self-care is being thrown around as this Instagram trend of the 1, 2, 3, 5 steps to self-care. And it is definitely deeper than that. The other day I woke up and I felt in my spirit very strongly to share about going deeper within when it comes to caring for yourself. So today I'm going to talk about something that I don't think gets enough of attention, and that's real spiritual and emotional well-being. Okay, because that's where it's at. And I'm not just talking about the basics like taking a breather break that I'm always talking about when you're stressed or doing a quick meditation. I'm talking about getting to the root of what's going on, how to refocus your mind daily, understand your triggers, and become emotionally aware and stable in your day-to-day living. Okay, so this is about living in peace and intention, even when it's chaotic in life. So what exactly is spiritual and emotional well-being, right? Well, spiritual well-being isn't just about religion or prayer. And emotional well-being isn't just about managing stress. This is truly about how connected you feel to yourself and the world around you. It's about getting your mind and your spirit aligned, to feel grounded, to feel centered. And this is what helps you to refocus your mind daily so that you're able to move forward and you're able to get through those tough times and those chaotic moments. So for me, this journey really kicked off when I realized how disconnected I had been. I wasn't just off track with my goals, but I was out of sync with my true self. I had to start over, and I'm telling you, it made the world of a difference. So here's a key step: refocusing your mind every single day. And no, it doesn't have to be this big, huge ritual. Every morning before you jump into the day, take a moment to ask yourself, what's my intention for today? This isn't about planning your to-do list. It's about setting the tone for your mind and your spirit. And y'all know one of the best ways I do this is by literally stopping, breathing, and becoming present. 5 deep breaths, inhale, exhale, to clear the noise and refocus. Then I ask myself, what do I want to feel today? What energy do I want to bring into the day? This daily check-in helps me to stay aligned and aware of how I'm showing up for myself. Now let's talk about triggers, because woo child, we all know them. I'm no different. Nobody's perfect. We all have these triggers within ourselves, right? You know those moments when something happens and suddenly you're anxious or you're annoyed or emotional and you don't know why? That's your trigger showing up. It could be a person that triggered you. They said something that made you feel some type of way. It could be a place that you went to that you had an experience at, and when you see it or when you show up or when you pass by there, it triggers you to feel like something inside, right? It's about becoming aware of these triggers. You want to become aware of these triggers because that's how you heal them. So there's this concept called the window of tolerance, which basically describes the range of where you can handle stress effectively. When you're outside of this window, you might either get hyper aroused, which is feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or hypo aroused, which is shutting down and feeling numb. Knowing where you are emotionally and recognizing these states can help you refocus. So to give a prime example, back in the day, I probably had a little bit more of a mouthpiece to go. I mean, it's still there. Don't get me wrong. I can set you straight with what I say. But a lot of times I choose not to use my energy on saying things that's not going to resolve or create a solution for anything. It's not going to do anything but hurt people, and hurt people hurt people. And I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm in a healed space, and I love this. And I feel like life is a continuous healing process. And so there are triggers that continuously show up from time to time. And for me, just like I stated before, I asked myself, why am I feeling this way? What just happened? It's reflecting what's causing this feeling. And I try to get to the root in that moment so that I can say, okay, I know I'm feeling this right now. All right, I'm going to breathe through this. And so it's understanding when you first start feeling these feelings inside, whether you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious or whether you're feeling numb and withdrawn, disconnected. So start by becoming aware of what sets you off. When you feel this strong reaction coming on, pause and ask yourself, what just happened? What am I really feeling? Getting clear on that is a game changer because instead of reacting, you start responding from a place of awareness. You stop letting your emotions run the show. Now, emotional stability doesn't mean you won't ever have bad days or tough moments, but it does mean you'll handle them better. You'll hang around in the window of tolerance a little bit more. So when you're emotionally aware, you can start to recognize when your emotions start to take you over. And then you can bring yourself back to a centered space of being. It's like building a muscle. The more you practice being aware of your emotions, the easier it gets to manage them. Trust me, this was not an overnight process for me. There was an eye-opening, started with tragedy, loss, and grief, started with feeling disconnected, losing myself, the numb. And then it started with going into, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then I went on a journey of understanding my thoughts and my feelings and what I was telling myself. And then it was understanding what my emotions were doing to me and how I was feeling and responding and reacting to these things, right? So it wasn't an overnight process to get to this space that I'm in now. And I feel like I have a shitload of other experiences that are going to awaken different parts of me that allow me to stay grounded or become even more grounded and rooted in my truth. So if you're new here or you haven't started this already, here's how you can start. The next time you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, hyper aroused, or completely checked out, hypo aroused, pause, breathe, don't react right away. Sit with that emotion for a moment. What is it really trying to tell you? A lot of times the emotions we feel are trying to show us where we need to heal. So don't run from them. Listen to them. Let me be real, raw, and honest with you. You're never going to get this perfect. And that's okay. This journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Work in progress. Hello. It's about showing up for yourself in ways that go deeper than the surface, in ways that nourish your spirit and keep you connected to who you truly, authentically are. When you start seeing self-care as a way to maintain spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being, everything starts to align. That's where the magic, the miracles, the blessings, the outpour, the amazingness happens. Listen, Linda. Listen. Life is unpredictable and there's always going to be something trying to throw you off. Don't I know? But when you're spiritually aligned and emotionally aware, you'll find that you can handle anything with grace. It's not about controlling everything, but about responding with intention. You are stronger than you realize, and taking care of your emotional and spiritual health is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. So keep showing up for yourself. Keep refocusing your mind day in and day out, and let the journey unfold. Okay? If this resonated with you, if you enjoyed this video and you would like more up close and personal, behind the scenes, raw talks with me, make sure that you tap that join button to find out more about my YouTube memberships. Okay? All right. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and click that like, share, and all that good stuff. I look forward to having another wonderful, deep diving, breathe in, breathe out, present conversation with you again. Until next time.